I think we're live.
Thank you. Call the meeting to order. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Portland City Council special meeting of June 26, 2025 in the Linda Hart Love Chambers of Portland City Hall.
Madam President,
Mr. Trolley.
I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Councilman Gilman as City Council
Temporary clerk.
temporary clerk.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Hovis. I have a motion by Mr. Trolley, seconded by Mrs. Hovis to appoint Mrs. Gilman as temporary clerk. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Thank you, motion carries. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Beth Gilman, present. Margaret Phillips.
Present.
Richard Morgan.
Present.
Avery Robinson.
Excused?
Pat Hovis.
Here.
Jerry Trolley.
Present.
Kathy King.
Here.
Thank you.
Madam President,
Yes, Mr. Trolley.
I'd like to make a motion to waive any and all irregularities in the calling and conduct of this meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mrs. Hovis. I have a motion by Mr. Trolley, second by Mrs. Hovis, to waive any and all irregularities in the calling and conduct of this meeting. All in favor say aye. Opposed, the same sign. Thank you, motion carries. Tonight, council, the purpose of this meeting is for the second reading of ordinance 19-25. That's the only reason that we're here and on our agenda. For that reason, there is no public comment. Any discussion will only be done between council and administration if needed. Would the clerk please read by title and summary only ordinance 19-25?
Ordinance 19-25. An ordinance providing for the issuance and sale of notes in one or more series in the maximum aggregate principal amount of $2,250,000 in anticipation of the issuance of bonds for the purpose of paying costs of acquiring, reconstructing, renovating, constructing, equipping, furnishing, and otherwise improving certain facilities for use as a city hall and other city purposes, together with all necessary appurtenances thereto, and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Does council wish to take any action as to ordinance 19-25?
Madam President,
Mrs. Hovis.
I move that we waive the third required reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Trolley. Any discussion? Mayor Snyder?
Thank you, Madam President. For those of you that are unaware, council meets twice a month. Sometimes there may be 3 weeks between council meetings. There are times when there are things that are time sensitive for a variety of reasons that council has the ability through state statute and the rules and regulations that council adopts for themselves at the beginning of every calendar year. One of those is waiving the 3 required readings. In this particular case, Mr. Bilo, the city auditor, has asked council waive the 3rd reading in order to give him a sufficient time to do the paperwork and processes that are needed to secure the bonds through bond counsel for the funding of this particular action. And that's why this evening the motion was made the second, and in a moment there'll be a vote to waive that 3rd reading. It's a somewhat of a common thing.
Does anyone on council have any questions? Any further discussion? Okay, would the clerk please call the roll?
Margaret Phillips.
Yes.
Richard Morgan.
Yes.
Jerry Trolley.
Yes.
Kathy King.
Yes.
Beth Gilman, yes. Pat Hovis.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carried by a vote of 6-0. The 3 required readings are hereby waived. Does council wish to take any further actions to ordinance 19-25?
Madam President, I move to retain the emergency clause.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Trolley. Any discussion? I have a motion by Ms. Hovis, seconded by Mr. Trolley to retain the emergency clause. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Beth Gilman, yes. Margaret Phillips.
Yes.
Kathy King.
Yes.
Jerry Trolley.
Yes.
Pat Hovis.
Yes.
Richard Morgan.
Yes.
Motion carries by a vote of 6-0. The emergency clause is hereby retained. Does council wish to take any further action as to ordinance 19-25?
Madam President, I move to adopt ordinance 19-25.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Trolley. Any discussion by council or administration? Okay. Would the clerk seeing no further discussion, I have a motion by Mrs. Hovis, seconded by Mr. Trolley. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Pat Hovis.
Yes.
Jerry Trolley.
Yes.
Kathy King.
Yes.
Beth Gilman, yes. Margaret Phillips.
Yes.
Richard Morgan.
Abstain.
Thank you. Motion carries by a vote of 5 and 1 abstain. Ordinance 19-25 is hereby adopted. Seeing no further business, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Madam President, I move this August
Ridiculous.
Thank you, do I have a second?
They all get.
Stay for you.